Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Saturday, the 20th of May 2023. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So, how was your new moon in Taurus yesterday? I'm actually recording this just before the new moon. I've been in preparation all day for a little group working I've got going on this evening. We've been working with the Mercury retrograde energies and the eclipse energies, and so we're just completing everything up today and seeing what's unfolding and going forward. So I'd love to hear sort of how your new moon has been. Mine started off, I had a jam-packed day of lots of things I was planning to do and everything. And one by one, everything changed, everything got cancelled, nothing worked out as I'd planned. But it's been really good because I've just been here at home and had the opportunity to get everything sorted and get clarity on everything and see what I'm releasing and letting go of, what I'm bringing in, and just preparing the order of the ceremony for tonight. So we'll see. I'll tell you tomorrow how it's been. Anyway, so just looking back at yesterday's reading, and it's like I think I've done a fair bit of cleaning up. I did start off the day overwhelmed, but feeling in a really good place now. Just taking that time out. And sometimes life happens when we're not when we're not paying attention, or we have all these plans of how our days are going to unfold and things like that, and then when they don't, it can you have the decision. You can go one way or the other. It can be an awful experience and you go into negative, lower vibration emotions and things, or you can go with the flow. I just tidied up loads of loose ends that needed tidying up, and now I'm ready ready for the new moon and ready to plant those seeds of intention for what I want going forward. So anyway, back to now, which is the reading for the 20th. So we've got the moon in Gemini all day, and it's going to form a square with Saturn in Pluto, in Pisces. Oh my. I've just been working and concentrating for hours. I thought I'd just nip in here, do this before I have my ritual bath. Still in all my old sweaty clothes and everything. But never mind, it's fine. So the moon's going to be in Gemini all day. It's going to form a square to Saturn in Pisces. We also have Mars entering Leo today. So there could be a struggle to get clarity of your needs for long-term plannings. What it is you want to manifest. You could be overwhelmed with solutions and ideas and things like that, and there may be sort of some challenges in deciding which ones are worth keeping and will sort of bear fruit, and which ones it's like, no, I don't need you at the moment. But taking that time to think about where we're going next. Okay, Taurus and the Taurus new moon was all about I have. So what is it that you want? What dreams do you want to manifest? Then also, so we're thinking about mulling over what it is that our long-term strategies, our planning for what we're wanting to manifest. Mars is drying himself off around the fire after his couple of months swimming through Cancer. Hopefully by now you've ended that 2 months by waving, not flailing. I certainly felt, especially sort of in the first part of Mars's journey through Cancer, that I was definitely flailing about and sometimes drowning. Managed to sort of get into a doggy paddle, and near now I feel like I finishing off with a really good swimming stroke. But we'll be glad to be drying off round the fire of Leo and igniting that passion, having cleansed lots of old emotions, limiting beliefs, all sorts. It's been quite a busy month. Anyway, let's have a look and see what we need to know for today, what the cards are saying. So we're going to use the Gaia deck, and we're going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot. So let's see. What do we need to know for today, Saturday the 20th of May 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay. Ooh. So, hidden path. The marriage of spirit and matter. With rising above, clarity, freedom, solution. Okay, I've got the message for this. And then eternal dance, movement, the wheel of life, path of least resistance. Okay, so it's interesting. We've got the word path coming out twice. So. Okay, so this first card, Hidden Path, the marriage of spirit and matter. So this is calling out to me Saturn in Pisces, which is all about we take the spiritual and we bring it down into something that we can manifest into the 3D, into physical reality. Something tangible. So what is it that you're trying to manifest? It's coming through from Spirit. Often we look at this as a co-creation and all true life path work, true direction, following your North Star tends to be a co-creation with Spirit, with the divine. So sitting and sort of looking at sort of where you're wanting to go, where are you being guided to go. In this card, it talks about being, you've been following this path for so long and everything, and all of a sudden you find yourself at the end of it, and it's like forest all around you. And you have the opportunity here to decide where you want to make your path. Are you being called into the trees in any way? Are you being sort of asked to follow something? And that really tunes in with this eternal dance at the end. So I'm really seeing the first card as Saturn in Pisces, the rising above, the clarity, freedom, solutions. This is the moon in Gemini. Gemini loves getting clarity, loves finding solutions, problem solving. Oh my god, my that feels like it's all part of my life's work, doing all of that. Also have Pluto and Uranus in Virgo, also ruled by Mercury, so research and diving deep into stuff. I spent a fair part of my adult life in academia, both student and also as a lecturer within the complementary medicines field. So, and it's like that deep diving into subject matter and everything to find solutions. So yeah, there could be a conflict sort of between these two, with that square between the moon in Gemini and Saturn in Pisces, that maybe you're not sure of where you're wanting to go. Okay, so maybe do a visualization where you stand you visualize yourself standing at the end of that path and see what comes up. Where are you drawn to? The path of least resistance. Maybe a guide comes out of the forest to lead you onto your new path. The eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, and path of least resistance. This is about going with the flow as well. Not not consciously deciding and going, I need to go that way, but just seeing what opens up. What opens up at the end of that path? Where do the trees open up, and where are you being led to? Okay, so very nice energy tying into the astrology. And also we have loads of planets in new signs as well. So yeah, there's that aspect to it that sort of is the turning of the wheel. We're in the midst of this fixed grand cross with these big pools and portal energy until sort of the beginning of next week. So yeah, you've got time to see where you're being led. Let's do some cards and see what the tarot has to add to that story. So what do we need to know for today? Saturday the 20th of May 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so let's just see. Okay, where do we find ourselves? The Chariot. Driving forwards. Okay, going into the past, we've got the Three of Wands. Beneath our foundation, we've got the Four, beginning of a new journey. Above, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, and we're moving into the Eight of Swords. Okay, the clarifiers. We've got the Strength card, Leo energy. We've got the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy, and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, very clear message there. And then at the bottom, we've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Swords, and then we've got the Eight of Cups. So we've got 3 eights in the reading. The Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, and we will take the Eight of Swords there. Okay, so the 8 that we haven't got is the Eight of Wands, which is new information and stuff coming in really quickly. But we do have the Ace of Swords instead, so, you know, we're uncovering a truth here. Okay, so let's see where we're starting. We're starting in the middle. This is where we are at the moment. So we've got the Chariot. So we're driving forward. It's in driving towards our dreams and what it is we want to manifest. Something tangible in the 3D, because around the chariot horse's neck is a pentacle. And then we've also got the crescent moon and the sun, or the crescent moon and the full moon. Could be either. The chariot is Cancer energy, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. So it could be new moon, full moon, in that lunar journey. Okay, we're at the beginning of a new cycle, a new lunar cycle. And it's like, and the earth energy coming in, the pentacle energy, is it's a new moon. It was a new moon in Taurus yesterday. So this is about sort of where we're going forward in this lunar cycle, and where do we want to go? Where are we being driven to go? Okay, what's gone into the past is the Three of Wands. Okay, and what I'm seeing is, again, this new moon energy. We've been at the new moon, we've set our intentions, our dreams, what we're wanting to manifest, what we're working towards, and that is this rainbow coloured area between the 3 wands. We've sent out the intention. Okay. And we're starting on a new journey, the Fool here. Okay, so, you know, wait for the first steps to show up. We've taken the first step and we're going to see what shows up for us. Okay, above the message from Spirit, we've got the 8 of Pentacles here. And I love this. It's a spider's web and the spider is in the middle. So doing the work of creating our own web. Just and the image that I've just got is we've set the intention, we've created the web, and that's about doing the work. And then now we've got this web, we've created the matrix to gather and to collect and to magnetize and to attract in all the resources, all the tools, all the peoples, everything that we need for this manifestation of this coming month, what it is that we're wanting to bring in. Okay, so I mean, and the spider's web does look a bit like a dream catcher on here. That was another message I was sort of seeing within that, is that, you know, we've made the web to capture our dreams. Okay, then we're moving into the 8 of Swords. We're still in a very vulnerable place. The energy is very new. We're still in the dark of the moon. There could be, you know, sort of old beliefs still popping up, self-doubt, things like that. We're in this chrysalis stage. Okay, again, we've started the transformation, okay, between A and B. But what happens to the caterpillar once it's inside the chrysalis is it just completely dissolves into liquid. And then it reformulates and becomes the butterfly. Okay, so we're actually, where we are at the moment, we're dissolving who we were. Letting go of all those old beliefs, those old mindsets, the ways we used to be. Okay, and we're starting to form into the new. You know, when we set our intentions, when we do the work of transformation, it doesn't often sort of click like that. Even if things like you know, you see a belief. I've just been doing some belief coding work. In fact, I spent the last year doing belief coding work, probably a year and a half nearly. And although sort of in belief coding, the triggers are released instantaneously in the moment of doing that session, it still takes time for you to emerge coming out the other side and doing that transformation, because you keep getting tested, and you keep testing yourself, taking a step out. Is this safe? And because the trigger's not there, it is safe, and it builds your confidence, and then you take the next step, and gradually over time the transformation happens. Okay, so the trigger, removing the trigger was instantaneous, but then you're evolving into place B, but without those triggers that keep knocking you back and everything. So it's instantaneous, but also the journey of transformation evolves over a longer period of time. So we're at the beginning of this journey. We've set the intentions, we've dissolved ourselves in a cocoon, and we're just starting that transformation. The clarifiers are absolutely beautiful. First of all, we've got the Strength card, Leo energy. Okay, knowing that, you know, we have the strength within us to do this in those moments of self-doubt and things like that. Connect to your Leo energy, connect to your lion-heartedness. And Mars in Leo at the moment is very much about coming into that heart-centered Leo-ness, lion-heartedness. Also, I'm just getting the 8-8 message, the Lion's Gate, infinity, that maybe this transition, you're starting it now, but it's going to take until sort of August to and Leo season to actually do the transformation. I love that this lion's also got a rose, that heart connection in his mouth, and the sun above. Okay, so Leo energy. And then we've got some more fire energy. We've got Temperance, Sagittarius. This is, you know, setting your intentions, aiming for the stars, firing that arrow towards your goals, okay, but staying in a balanced state, mixing the fire in the water. Energies, bringing opposing forces together into harmony, the water and the fire. Getting a sense of alchemy with this card as well, possibly because in the Thoth deck it's called art and it is about alchemizing the opposing forces. Another message that just popped into my head. Unification of divine feminine and divine masculine energies. So that's what we're doing, and that takes time, but the results, I hope you can't hear the birds out there. I've got my window open. It's like, well, I see how it is with outside noise. We are around the back of the flat, but still, you know, there's birds and things. The results, the physical, emotional, mental stability that we've been looking for. The 10 of Pentacles, the safety, the security, knowing, you know, whatever that means to you, it's all going to come together. The cards underneath, which is what's going on in the subconscious, just out of sight. You can sense it, but you can't see it yet. It's brewing up in the darkness. So we've got the Three of Pentacles. We're learning self-mastery within ourselves, balancing mind, body and spirit. It may be that we're working with others for financial gain, doing collaborations and things like that. And we're building, we've got the mountain in the background, we're building something out in the world. And then we've got the Four of Swords. This is about retreat. This is about taking time to heal ourselves. I said about the vulnerability here. And also, you know, when we're starting a new journey, we don't know where we're going. But we've just taken those first tentative steps out and we're looking around. Okay. Take time to look after yourself, to heal. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. We're leaving comfort behind. This is actually Saturn in Pisces. So we're leaving the beaten track behind. You know, we're striding out in a new direction. We don't know where we're going. We're being led in the eternal dance of life. Rising above sort of confusion and struggle and things. But yeah, we've set out on the spiritual journey. And we're rising above the clarity. The Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth, the divine gift of clarity and vision, finding solutions, freedom. We find freedom in truth. So that's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel as always. Thank you to those of you who have. Always grateful for people liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.